Hello everyone, it's dragonplatinum here, and today we are back again with another Playing Crazy video. Now today, we are working on a dragster. Now, I've had two ideas that I've had recommended to me for a while, and it seems that you guys have a theme of wanting me to see me actually make more cars and stuff, which I don't have a lot of experience with. I think my F1 cars are really my only car. Well, I guess my truck would kind of count, sort of, but like my F1 cars are really the only cars that I've had much experience with. And you guys have wanted me to make either a dragster or a drift car for quite a while now. I've received a lot of messages, DMs and stuff to actually try to make one, and so today I'm going to try to make a dragster because I have plans for a drift car. I just gotta make sure that it's actually going to work properly, and then I'm going to follow through with it. That video will come eventually, but for now, we're working on a dragster, and I actually don't know a lot about dragsters, to be honest. It's probably like that one niche car that I don't know really anything about. But the one thing that I do know about them is that they are super long cars. Or, well, would they even be considered car? Are they, like, is it a dragster car, or is it just a dragster? I don't know. I'm no mechanic engineer, man. I'm just a YouTube guy who builds block things. So let's see. So yeah, like I was saying, it's just basically a very long and very thin car, and we're gonna take some blocks on each side, and I'm just gonna see what I can do with this. If I take some wedges, because I know it kind of comes to a point. But where do I want to put that point is the real question. I guess if I go here... Oh, I also gotta add in wheels to the front, so I gotta kind of space that out properly. This might be a little bit difficult, but I'm pretty sure this isn't gonna be as bad as figuring out the Star Fox R-Wing that I did recently. So this should be hopefully easy. I hope. Believe dragsters need big boy wheels in the back and small boy wheels in the front. That's technical terminology, let me tell you. I am totally a mechanic and I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I believe, yeah, small wheels in the front, big wheels in the back, and then I also believe there's like a tiny wheel for when the thing kicks back. I don't know what it's called, but I know that it's there, so I gotta try to figure out how to put that in as well. Plus I also want the engines on the side that like spit out tons of fire when they take off, because those things are really cool. And I believe it also has to have kind of like the engine thing at the back with the driver sitting here. So I've got a game plan. Now to make it happen is the the challenge. Okay, first test with the wheels. That looks kind of weird. Not exactly what I was going for, to be honest. Yeah, I gotta fix that. I don't even know how I'm gonna get the turning on. That's gonna be something to figure out, but we will get there. I wonder if I could use cameras to make this work. Maybe. That's the idea. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. Might work. Yeah, this isn't gonna work the way that I hoped it would. I've got to figure out a way to make the turning possible. But I don't know how I'm going to do it just yet. Hopefully I can get there though. Although, that looks pretty clean actually. I might be able to do something with this. But the turning is going to be the biggest issue. And I don't know what I can do with that. So I got to figure something out for that. But once I can figure that out, I think I should be okay. Okay, here is my test idea. It kind of works on practice, but on paper, not exactly. It's a little jumpy, and not exactly what I was looking for. I don't know. I really don't know what to do in this situation. Oh my god, my wheels are bugging out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I should try to pull off here. I mean, I could just do the normal wheels and be done with it, but I really don't want to do that. I wanted to see if I could make it, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be possible. I think I'm gonna have to go with standard wheels just because right now, I don't have an idea for it, and everything that I tried just doesn't seem to be working. So we will go with the planned normal wheels. Actually, I need the cameras that I just deleted to put those back on. Okay, here was the original idea for the front wheels. It works. It will be what I'm going to use. Again, not exactly what I wanted to use for the front, but probably what I'm going to have to use if I want to make sure that this thing actually works. And man, is this car kind of slippery. I should probably add some traction to the back wheels because they are just sliding around all over the place. Okay, so I'm starting to get some good shape down. I've got my next plan in place, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make it so that... Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm trying to make it so that I can set up the little things on the sides that will shoot out flames. I'm not exactly sure what I want them to be yet. I guess I could use smoke pipes, but I don't think that would look right. What rocket engines might look good. Might do that. Super rocket engine, large rocket engine. We'll see about doing something like that. I might just... Here, let's just try with rocket engine. That seems like the best way to do it. Because I took some time, I looked over some pictures of Dragster, so I actually have an idea of what I'm building. And it does seem like they shoot out a lot of flames out of the sides, or at least some of them during their takeoff. And I also got to add a very big, like, giant fin at the back. Got to get that too. But let me just see if this actually works. So if I press... Okay, well that's not what I wanted. I need to... hold on. We need to just change this around really quick. There we go. Okay, try this again. There we go. Motor lock. Not quite. Not quite there yet. Okay, second test. I switched some things around. Ooh. That's not what I was looking for. Okay, checking. Good. Lock. It's freaking out a little bit, which isn't what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, how can I deal with that? What can I do to deal with that? Because that's kind of it's kind of an issue. This is just a test. I just want to see if this works. Okay, bop. No, it does not. Yeah, I'm really not too sure what I should go about doing to get this to work right. Like that kind of... the idea is there. It is there. It's just, not exactly super hyper functional. Man, that does not look right. I need to definitely fix this somehow. I just don't know how yet. Hey, there we go. Okay, I think I kind of managed to figure something out. I've been trying at this for a while. It's not perfect still, but I think it's the best that I'm going to be able to get this at. So I'm going to stick with this sort of thing that I've got going here. This is probably going to be the best that I'm going to get it. So this is going to be my flames, I guess. It looks okay. I just got to kind of figure out how the rest of it's going to click together, but once it does, I'm going to be excited. Actually, that might work. If I keep it like that, because I don't think, yeah, nothing seems to be breaking. If I keep it like that and I just build over top of it, I think I should be okay. So this might work. This might actually work, and I might be able to have something on the sides and not have to worry about breaking it. We might have a winner. Something might actually go right for once. Okay. First, kind of look at the whole body here. Looking pretty good. I like the overall look of it. And we even got the engines, which do turn on, which is good. It turns fine. I think the overall look of it is okay. We still need to get the wing on, or like the back fin on, obviously. We need to add the... Is it called a wheelie bar? Might be called a wheelie bar. I don't know. That the little wheel at the back, we need to get that on. As well as, I've also got to kind of figure out the whole situation here. Okay, I've got a really cool plan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bunch of little propellers in the front, and then whenever I tap my gas, it'll activate them, and then hopefully it'll kick me up in the air just a little bit, and we'll see how it looks. I think it might work. I'm not totally sure, but I really hope it does work because I think it's a really cool idea. Okay, bring those down, snap that together. Alright, you can't actually really see the propellers underneath that, so that's good. Okay, that might be that might be a little bit too much, but you get the idea that I'm going for. Yeah, it kind of leans back a little bit too far on my on the wheelie bar, but if we just change some values and maybe remove a single propeller, we might be able to get something going here. Actually, I bet if I put a ballast block in the front, that might really help keep things from taking off a little bit farther than I need them to. So let me just grab a ballast buoy wherever they are. Okay, test number 2, see how this works. Okay, alright, I like what I saw there. What I'm trying to activate and like trying to get to actually work here is what I want to do is I want this to kind of like be able to kick back up and run into this, so that'll stop it and that'll kind of make it work properly. I don't know if it's gonna work the way that I want it to, but I'm gonna change the torque on these as well, because maybe this will also kick the front end up in the air just a little bit more. Let's see if this does anything. Okay, so yeah, it does kind of work. It's not it's not exactly perfect by any means, but it does work, because when I hit the gas full speed, we do get some air, and then it kind of keeps itself down. So that is what I was aiming for. Again, not perfect, but we're pretty much there. I think that looks pretty good, actually. And this might even give us a good branching off point to start working on that, the fin at the back. So that's really good. Okay, I think I've got the spoiler on right. I hope that the wing panels really don't mess with anything. They might be a problem, but we're gonna hope for the best. Let me just, actually, you know what, it's probably a good idea if I get a test, because if it messes with something, it's gonna kind of suck. But let's just see. Put that out, blow that up. Okay. No, we're good. No, I think we should be fine. This should be okay. Maybe. No, maybe I've got too much power now at the front. Yeah, I might have a little bit. That doesn't look right. I might have a little bit too much power now at the front, or maybe I just need more weight. Possibly need more weight. Let me just make it heavier. Maybe this will work. Okay, I think I've got it just about right. Yeah, I think that should be good. That should do just fine. I think that should be okay. I kind of wished I had a block that I could put in here that maybe wasn't like maybe, because I really don't like that the wing affects it, but I don't really know if there's a whole lot that I can do about that. Something like this, where it goes on like so. Yeah, that might work, actually. I think that should be fine. What if I turn it the other way? Does it look a little bit cooler, maybe? Not really, it just looks dumb. Okay, let's just switch it around. And honestly, that should be okay. I think the front needs a lot of like messing around and fine-tuning with it. But honestly, I think it should be pretty much good to go. I'm not going to mess around too much more with it, because it does kind of kick up just enough like I wanted it to. So I'm going to leave it, and I'm going to start to work on the actual the engine behind me, and add just like a little bit of glass or something. And then I think we should have a pretty solid dragster built. I think this is going to be the one. I think I like it like this. I'm pretty happy with it. All the functions kind of work. We do have the lifting front for like if you're doing like a fast takeoff, you woo! Oh, here we go. Okay, cool. So that does work. We got obviously the flames that shoot out the side. I can make them shoot out a lot, although it really doesn't do exactly too much for the speed. But it makes it harder to control, actually. So maybe not want to use those too often. But yeah, this thing actually turned out much better than I thought it would. I just need to give it a paint job, and then I think it'll be just about ready to call it a finished, good-looking dragster. Alright, so there we go, guys. I think I've completed my dragster. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I think it actually looks really cool. And figuring out to get like these, like the things that shoot the fire out on the sides was probably the hardest part of this. because they just didn't work properly for a little while, but I managed to kind of put something together, and it works well, and I think it looks really cool. I did the paint job. I always do my race cars as red, because I always just think racing red, but I think it turned out really well, and overall, I'm also really happy with the wheelie bar at the back. That, I think, was a really nice touch, and it works properly. Like, if I can ever get this thing off the ground, which it only wants to do sometimes. Let's try this. So yeah, it does kind of like keep it down, and it does work properly. I think if I were to change anything about this, I might actually motor lock some rockets inside of it to make it a ton faster, but that's a thing I could do down the road. Right now, what I've got, I'm really happy with, and honestly, there's not a whole lot that I would change. I really like it. Like, I'm a huge fan of how this actually turned out. I'm very happy. But other than that, guys, that's really all I've got for this episode of Playing Crazy. I hope that you guys like my dragster, you think it looks cool. It took a little bit of thought to try to obviously get those on, but overall, I'm pretty happy, and there's really not much more I gotta say about it. So anyways, guys, if you guys like this video, feel free to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, guys, it's Dragon Platinum, signing out. Peace out, guys. Bye.